Hello, this is just some guys, and we are back. At first I was thinking that I wasn't going to do this again. Well, that was mainly everybody else's opinion. But then we noticed the advertisement for the PlayStation 4, and we are here to talk about it. Tory, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Spencer.
Okay.
No!
Don't watch this, you'll get a sickness! Please stop watching this video now for your own health and safety.
Victor is sick.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could tell by
You
the
did.
fact that he's talking.
The contagion will spread through their speakers. So
Because
watch
it's
out.
a virus!
Malware.
That's right, I am not somebody new, I'm Victor.
We're stuck. We're huddled close together. So
And it's
everybody's
very, very
gonna be
good.
sick now.
We're a loving family here at Justin, guys.
GTFO, guys.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Alright, so...
No, we don't make any homophobic remarks.
Wait, so what
here
did
on
you mean when
Just
you
Some
said you weren't gonna do this again?
I don't know, I was debating it. I was hoping to do something new, like short videos.
Oh,
You would have been
said
just
you
like the
weren't gonna do
nostalgia
another
critic,
Just Some
you
Guys.
know? I'm gonna
Yeah.
get rid of this show
I'm
and
going
do
to,
something new.
well, start
Get rid of this
we
show,
can
do
just
something
start-
new, and
start
then I
doing
will
it.
fail, and I will bring back the nostalgia critic.
Yeah.
Just start doing that.
Because everyone loves the
This will be
nostalgia
the
critic.
like. Well,
I
you
hate
can
that
do,
guy.
you can do these on and off too.
Yeah, well, like that's gonna be my plan. I was
But-
going to do a Superman podcast, regardless, possibly with this guy right here.
Yeah.
Man
Superman.
of Steel or whatever.
Yeah, the Man of Steel,
Because
because
it's not Superman. It's Man of Steel.
right.
It's
Which
We
means-
go by their
different.
nicknames now.
What
Dark
was the other
Knight.
one? Oh yeah.
Because we're
The Dark
cool
Knight.
and hip. We don't refer to
Well,
things
just
for what
calling
they
it
really
Batman, no one would go see it.
Batman Begins.
Huh?
Oh,
Well, I guess people went and saw that.
But
I
then they're
like
like,
that movie.
Dark Knight, man. It's so cool,
Mm-hmm.
man. It's got Heath Ledger, man.
So what's our
Man.
first topic?
So,
Oh yeah.
Hi.
so the big
Oh yeah,
thing...
that's Connor. You never said his name. Did you say your name?
No, you never did.
Oh
He's
well,
over there.
He's important too, guys.
I'm actually more important than everyone else here. No, I'm not. Yes.
so if you remember Connor, he was
I do Let's Fails.
he did yes he does Let's Fails, and
I
he
suck
was a
at
part
video
of
games,
just.
so you don't have to.
Thank you. He
Cross
did.
promotion.
He did Just Some Guys a little over a year ago, which I am
It was
glad
in
to
a-
say that is our worst podcast we did so far.
It wasn't because of you, Connor.
Well, no,
There was
no.
5 people in the room. Connor was loud. Other people were trying to be loud over Connor. Connor was trying to talk over people being stupid.
No.
And the
Two people were trying
and
to have
the mic-
sex in the background.
Oh yeah.
That was a
That's
good
what
night.
was trying to happen.
I
Hold
got
on,
lucky that
Hold
night.
on. And that was the worst microphone, worst recording quality ever. So it was just like
And
the
then-
whole time.
They're
And then we
using my
realized-
microphone, so hence.
And then, yeah.
No, Samsung. No, what is it?
Samson.
Samson thing. It's pretty
Go,
good,
Mark.
actually. I mean,
It works.
it
Better than the one that me and Victor were using when it was just.
But like that one's okay.
Yeah, this one is great.
But
Well, this one apparently can be used for like recording music, which is like,
Yeah,
wait, what?
this was like what, probably $30.
So to make
Yeah.
up for
At
that
least
shitty
my other one was not
podcast with 5 people, we decided to go down to 4 people.
and have a
And a better
decent
mic.
microphone.
Yeah, and a better
yep,
mic.
all we had to
Okay,
do was
actual-
get rid of Dane.
And get Victor sick.
Okay, almost 4 minutes in.
Okay.
Oh right.
Bring up
So,
the topics.
so the big thing with the PS4 press conference was that they did not show the actual PS4. Now, why do you guys
Or a
think
price
this?
point.
No price point either, but we'll get to that too. We'll get to that later. But the big thing was they didn't show it. Why do you think that was? Is it just going to be some black box, so they just don't want to really focus on that, blah blah blah, or is it going to be something that's just going to
That's-
blow us away?
I would think it's more like they just want to hype us up for it, and it's like it doesn't really matter what it looks like or how much it costs. We're just like, yay, Sony.
So that way we're not
PlayStation
focused on the
right now.
negative.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
Xbox already released their cutting image of their
They did?
Xbox 360 Durango.
'Cause
Why, of
everything
course,
I saw-
'cause it was sold on
Everything I
eBay.
saw was fake.
Looks like a computer.
Everything I
It looks
saw
like a
was
computer.
fake.
But then again, it's
well,
just,
that is a computer. That's
it's-
the kit for
it's
developing
developers
for
kit.
it.
So yeah, I mean,
It's
come
not
on,
what the
people.
Xbox is gonna look like.
Stop trying to
Pe-
stop
yeah,
trying to
people
hack
are really
stuff
dumb.
and trying to find it. I mean, come on, it's gonna happen when it happens. So just,
Microsoft will say it.
Microsoft's already added them in this part. Woo! Go Microsoft. No one gives us a shit. Anyway, yeah. So I mean.
So you don't think we're gonna get a snow globe then, like they did with that PS9 ad?
Wait, what?
I don't think it'll be a snow globe.
That would be awesome.
Did you ever see
I don't
that
think
ad?
it'll be
No!
It might just be a black box of some kind. It'll look like something memorable and.
No. Here's what I think. We already have a copy of the PS4 right here, but we're just gonna scratch out the 3 and put a 4 on it.
And the hardware inside of it will be better.
They'll just toss it in
it's
there.
Not
you
like
know?
it's not like Apple where it's like, behold, here's the iPhone 5. We moved the audio jack to the bottom and kept all the shitty software in it. Good for you guys, and it costs
Exactly the
$500.
same.
Can they actually just cross out the 3 and just write the 4 in?
That's what I'm gonna do.
I would like
Sell
that.
my PS3 that way.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Victor.
Or no, yeah, you'll
Yeah.
sell your PS3 and you'll be like, this
Actually,
is
I might
totally a
just do it with your
PS4.
Does, it
PS4.
looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Look at the sign.
Okay.
Next
having
topic.
two different discussions at the same
Or,
time. there
Victor,
for a
do you
second.
have any points to add on this?
I think they should do that. Just kind of cross the 3 out and put a 4 there instead.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me of during the conference thing where it was like P, S, and then all the lights went dark, and they were like, it might not really maybe be the PS4.
Oh my god. Then it was.
And then they showed PS4, and everybody was like, no way, it's. The
Oh man, we didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Said every Apple product fanatic.
Ever.
Hey man, this is different, man.
The
This
iPhone
is video
6S.
games, man. This is more important.
The iPhone 6S.
You can do so much more with video games, man.
What?
Yeah, that is
What's
true.
multimedia console?
Yeah. All right. So next topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So we have a Kotaku source says there's going to be 2 models. One at $429. Of course, it's going to be the cheap ass model that most people are going to steer away from unless they're poor. But
So we're going to get that model.
Well, actually, hold on. My source that I got. I'm talking about the Xbox Durango. That's what I was gonna talk about.
we can bring that. Yeah.
But
That's
no.
important.
Because I mean that's what this was.
We don't know a ton yet, but.
Because you were saying, hold on, give us both prices again.
Okay, so $429 for the cheaper model, and then we're gonna have one that's $529, which is gonna be the nice model, which everyone's gonna get, of course, because it's awesome.
500.
Now, quick question.
529 US.
They didn't even
dollars.
mention that at all at the PlayStation conference.
Oh, this is an anonymous source that Kotaku is listening
Okay,
to.
So
Kotaku.
it could not
But it's
even be real.
It's a reliable source, is what they
Yeah.
claim, though.
Okay.
They
and
just
the other
can't
thing-
reveal the information.
Well,
Yeah, the same source that said Emma Watson's going to be a 50 Shades of Grey.
So what? So Connor, what is the Durango's estimate?
Well, Durango thing. This is the Microsoft Xbox Durango developer kit that was tried to be the guy who had this source name is Super Day. Is this your same source as well?
I remember that name.
Because perhaps we have the same source.
DAE.
I don't
that.
think they
Dang.
mentioned his name in the article. They just said he was a reliable source for Kotaku.
Well, I mean seriously, this source because he tried to sell the Xbox Durango
I
developer
think
kit.
he got arrested for something.
Well, he
that name
Microsoft
sounds
had-
really familiar.
It was the sale was blocked by Microsoft due to copyright issues.
Right.
So that's why it wasn't sold. But he was current bid. Well, my bad. Current bid at the time of the picture taken, and it's 21 bids on it is at $400.20. So $420. That's what the bid was that they have. So I mean,
Okay.
again, is this actually what the
I
pricing is
don't
going
know
to
if
be?
that's necessarily indicative. I don't know how to say that word.
Correct. Or
Indicative?
Possibly.
Indicative of the actual price point.
Exactly. So I
of
mean,
the
That's what
console.
they would be willing to pay.
I mean,
Right.
One
I
rich
think it would
individual.
be like
but then again, here's my thing. Why would you
400,
buy
500.
developers kits? There's no games out yet.
because no one wants to do.
Because they want to see
That,
the
no,
tech,
that's
though.
what the developer kit is. It's for developers. So they buy that because they want to see the technology, like Spencer said, and what they could develop for the console.
And then they'll
Okay.
post it on their blogs.
If they were,
and
yeah,
YouTube
if they were
videos.
if they were actually a game developer.
But then again, here's my second thing. How the heck did this guy able to sell it? Try to sell this? 'Cause, I mean, seriously. You have
That's
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying. I think he
developer.
got shut down
Well, he did get
pretty
shut down.
fast. Might have been arrested for something. I don't
Maybe a
remember.
scam. Was that? What did it mention
Seen
that
lots
at
of
all?
scams.
Well, yeah, they
I've
just
seen
said it
lots of
was shut
scams
down.
about Xbox related stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, so that was shut down. Oh!
What?
Yeah, I think this is the same guy. because he said he also contacted Kotaku with information about the next generation PlayStation as well.
That's weird because I think what he said about the PS4 was actually valid. Like it checked out at the once they did the press conference.
Well, they never mentioned the price at the press conference, though.
Right. True. I'm just
Yeah,
talking about the stuff that they were like, it might have a share button. and
Oh, that
weird
stuff.
things.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we
just
already knew
talking-
it before the conference.
Yeah, he's talking about accounts, controller, but that's the specs of the PS4. That's the information
So-
he gave them.
The Durango price, though, we're roughly estimating maybe 420.
That's just the developer account. I don't know, but I mean, seriously, if a PS4 is being sold for 450, what was the original PS3 sold
600.
at?
600.
Yeah,
Which I think they're gonna steer away from. Hopefully.
Because when
So
they started out, everybody
PS3
was
when
like,
it first came
"I'll
out
just
was
buy
sold
a
at
computer."
$600.
Yeah.
When it first came out-
$600 for the best.
Yeah,
model.
when it first came out, was I think that was. Why are you sure? It was, yeah, no, yeah, it was the best model.
The best
Right.
model, and I think 500 for the lesser model.
But everybody was basically like.
And now
that's
how much
like,
is it being
I
sold
would
for
buy
right
a
now?
computer right now.
I think it hasn't gone down
It's
to
like
250.
$250.
$250. You know what? You know what? You know what? Here's what I say.
That one for.
Sell it at $300. I mean, that's reasonable.
Well,
It's
the-
not
Yeah,
insane.
they have to make
but
a
they have to make a
marginal
To actually
profit,
add to
though.
that point,
I think that's why the 400
an inside network analyst, Bill Pigeon, told Games Industry International that a magic price point for the platform would be $300. Based on your point, yeah. So yeah, you're.
Cha-ching.
But yeah,
I'm a god.
and the other
People
point
would
to
buy
make
that.
as well
Yeah.
is that the Wii U's cheapest model is $300. So I mean, if they want to be able to compete with the Wii U, I mean, I guess it is a point of.
It's a lot stronger hardware than the Wii.
Yeah,
for
there's different markets they're
$300.
going after, but still, I mean, you can get that, the family that's going to be like, because we have that Move stuff now in the PS4.
Yeah.
So there's, okay, I can play my Killzone, and the kids can play their Move games. Let's just get it all in one, box.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of-
also the thing is, back when PS3 was being sold, I mean, who had a PS3?
It took a
Spencer.
while.
yeah!
Pretty much.
The rich
I've been here
people.
this
That was a good birthday.
Don't call. Oh wait,
mean,
don't
like,
call it a comeback.
Resistance all night long.
People didn't start buying the PS3 until it went down in price.
Who broke things?
Actually, it seemed to be like
Knife.
a year or two
The
ago
winter's
that,
just coming out.
that people started buying the PS3 a year or two ago.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
bought mine when it was about when Uncharted 3 came out. I
Yeah.
bought it as a bundle because it was dirt ass cheap-ish. It was about
Mine,
$250.
mine came with Uncharted 3.
So I mean,
It
yeah. I mean,
also came with the Dust beta, but now that's available to everyone.
So the other point too, though, I want to make is that you have to take into account what was the best-selling console of this and soon-to-be last generation.
Xbox 360.
No, the Wii.
yeah.
Really?
The Wii outsold the 360.
But now it's like nobody's paying attention to it. But I still
Right.
think, even with the sales that it's got now, what?
We bring breaking news from Spencer's phone.
Who is it? You know.
that was
Doesn't
Aaron,
matter.
but we're not gonna focus on that.
Screw you, Aaron. If you're listening, Spencer hates
Hold
you.
on.
Aaron isn't
Wait.
listening to this.
He doesn't hate you.
No one listens to this. But
I forget
anyway,
what I was gonna say.
what were you?
It was something about the.
We
I said
selling
even
more.
with all the sales that PS3 and Xbox are getting now, I think the Wii has still sold more
Yeah.
altogether.
And also the other point
Even
is
though no one is buying
both
them
the
now.
360 and the PS3
You calling it again?
were selling at a loss when they were first released,
Well,
whereas
like-
the Wii was making profit because it was so cheap.
It was like what? Oh,
And it
my
managed-
favorite line in that song. I heard it's a PS2, a cheap PS2 dressed up like a Mac. That was the description for the original Wii.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what it was.
With a fancy
Well, like,
motion
With a
control.
fancy motion
The
control.
Wii is, I think the reason why
That's
the
why
Wii
everybody
is
bought
just
it.
selling, well, it's just because of how simple it is.
And it has.
Well, and how it marketed it
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was
Nintendo
marketed
did a
straight
good
up
But like,
for
also that's the thing,
family
it's
stuff.
Nintendo though,
Yeah, and
because
even-
And Nintendo as well. Nintendo's. I mean, Nintendo.
Everyone
is,
has trusted them since.
Yeah, that's since
80s.
forever. And again, you got Mario there as well. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
then
Mario sells a lot of profit.
And here's the thing too is
Sells
you got to
profit.
remember that Nintendo
Yeah.
was suffering like after N64. Like they had the GameCube and they were in last place like from against
you're right.
Xbox was second, PS2
But
was first.
it's like, I hate that I go back to it now and I'm like, there's all this great stuff that was on Nintendo consoles, but no one bought
But like,
them.
Yeah.
I think another reason is we kind of brought up a new gaming style that parents approved of.
Right.
So, because
Yeah.
parents approved of it, as opposed to most games as
I'll be right
on the
back.
PS4,
Keep
the
talking.
360,
PS3,
we as a
not
children's...
4, that's not
Yeah.
out yet.
Sorry. Wii is basically a children-like console, and things advertised for children sell better.
Family.
Well, you got to take into account too, though, that the GameCube was sold as a children's console. But what put the Wii out was it was innovative, you know, because it's this cool motion controller thing, so everyone's got to have that. Plus, it was catered to like groups that weren't even gamers. You know, hey,
Yeah.
you like
Grandparents.
golf? Yeah, grandparents, the elderly, yeah.
I mean,
Bowling.
but however, also that kind of shot itself in the foot because it's like we got this awesome, cool movement control. Well, crap. We want to now try and market it towards the first-person shooters and all these guys. We didn't really think this through. Now we got to figure out how this works. And then if you look at their Modern Warfare 3 things that they got, it's mega bugged. It's not even like bad port. Like PC games get bad ports that are console games. I mean, this was like barrel garbage, like just feces ridden terrible stuff. So I mean, so that the amazing like how they like, we got this, we're brand new, we got this cool stuff. It did come back and shoot them in the foot, but I mean, not that bad because I mean, everyone saw the Wii as some kiddie family game, so it wasn't going to be sold by the hardcore gamers. And I mean, you're a hardcore gamer. You already got your hardcore gaming console. You're not buying anything else. Bunch of families are still being made. Families are coming in. So I mean, hey, families want something to do with their free time. They want wife and husband want to play games and still have some non-adult stuff that I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about because I don't want to say inappropriate stuff on someone's show.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want here.
They wanted sex, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know that though, but I mean, it's like simple, it's fun, it's relaxing. I mean, I actually played some of the Wii games, and it's crazy fun. It's just like, this is so stupid, it's enjoyable.
I know, it's just those families that they buy the Wii and the only game they buy is like Wii Sports.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's. Tory, one of his cousins lent him it, and it's just so crazy. It's almost like Tetris or whatnot. But like you try to like you use the control to throw imaginary balls, might have been the circus thing or something like that. But there's this annoying squirrel in the corner, and you can just chuck the balls at the squirrel and not play the game. And that's what he seemed to do a lot, was just chuck it at the character, and you can just hit him with it. So I mean, funny little Easter eggs like that. That's what's gaming is not about being hardcore and crazy. It's about having fun,
Right.
and that's what that did.
Exactly. And it did it at a very cheap price point.
It did actually.
Da, 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 da,
I mean, how much
da,
does a
da.
Wii game cost? Let's also look at that.
Wii game, I'm thinking it was $50.
$50?
Yeah. So yeah, $10 cheaper
Hold on, let's check
than
out.
What's going on?
PS3 and.
How much does a Wii game cost?
And I think that's the other point.
I think those are 50, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Because that's the other point we might want to get into too. Is
Are the games gonna cost $70 this
yeah,
generation?
because they just keep going up by $10. How much? Well, I mean,
Well, this is all Wii U shit.
I had convinced
so I can't
myself-
really see.
I had convinced myself last generation that I was like, 50 is the maximum. It's never gonna go higher than 50 because that's so much money already. And then they were like 60, and then I bought every game ever.
that's what. It's so weird that they can still like, we're gonna charge you this much, and we know you're probably gonna wait till it becomes used, but we're still gonna charge
We're
this
just gonna
much.
keep charging more and more until you don't buy it anymore.
And I-
Everyone buys used games, and then it's just a huge
And then they get all
cluster.
upset when people sell.
Yeah.
Buy good sell
I have a
games.
response to that, though. It's not the best. I was my idea
Is this
for
thing we were talking
the
about the
combat,
other day?
the combat the used game things, because rather than just going, can I swear?
Yeah.
Motherfucking DRM, constant online connection. When the fuck would I want my PS4 Durango to be
That's piracy.
fucking connected to the fucking internet every day to play with a fucking game?
I should tell you we have a 7 limit fuck limit.
Bull
You just-
mother shit.
I think you just broke
Does it
it.
become,
But
does it become N7?
to draw this also back
NC-17?
into the topic.
No.
So right now, so the PS4, they've said they're
Yeah.
not going to do limit used games on it. Durango though,
That's
Everyone
where it's
claims that.
iffy because I mean,
Sorry.
When that happens, I will be investing into a better computer.
But
And
same
I
here.
will
Well,
possibly buy a PS4. When
same
it
here. I mean,
comes
if Microsoft decides to go online connection, then I'm
That-
just
That's the end for me.
I say
Which is really sad
goodbye.
because I'm Microsoft fanboy.
but
yeah, same here.
But
I don't
I
think-
would be like done.
I don't think they would do that because it's just
Well,
why.
it's
the-
Microsoft, so
but it's like, let's just
They
give
could.
all our fan base to Sony, okay, and a little bit to Nintendo.
I think
Yes.
they'll know. I think they'll. Yeah.
Well,
I think they'll
that one guy
realize
who
they're gonna
buys
be
the
doing
360 for Kinect games.
yeah. I mean, seriously, but no. So Durango, I mean, when it first was coming out, there was leaked
The
information
information.
about whether it was going to do this and whatnot, and there are rumors about it saying not and yes. IGN just released a video before heading off to PAX, and they said it was confirmed. But then again, these are leaked information, and
Yeah.
oh, they told I'm going to leak some information for you right now. Durango is not connected to the internet
Unrespectable.
at all. Boom. See, we got leaked information right here on this show. Am I a reliable source? I play Microsoft games.
If I say so.
And I think also there were speculation that the PS4 was going to have limited these games.
That was true, and they threw that out at the console. So, but I mean, these are the gaming people, gods. Well, quotes around gods because I mean we worship them, we throw our money at them. So I mean,
Yay.
why the hell is that game company still around and THQ died? I mean, come on.
We will get that to another time.
Another time.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's just like we throw our money at them. As you said before, they don't give a crap about the games. They just want your money.
Mm-hmm.
So all they care about is making a profit and money. So
And yeah, and there's some, and I'm sure they see some demand for a new console because they should have technically released one by like 2010, 2011, but they kind of got pushed back because of
And
the
so-
recession, you know, the little thing, the recession.
Now there's this big gap for
new console.
between consoles, and there's a
Yeah.
huge gap between consoles and PC that everybody just almost, I guess, wants to play PC now because it's like all the hardware is so outdated.
And
Well,
And the PC ports end up looking and playing ugly because they were made for consoles.
well, no. Here's the reason why. Because PC gamers are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
I
believe,
love that song.
Because they believe
That's
that
your
they're
point.
high and mighty, and us console gamers
Oh
are
yeah,
the peasants.
I love that.
I love.
That's
PC Master Race.
I will
who
see
says that?
Go PC.
a lot of
Glorious
people. I
Master
found
Race.
the best blog post
Everyone
on that.
the,
Just
everyone
like
on the internet.
Well,
you are so inferior because
Well, I'm
you
gonna-
make consoles.
I'm gonna quote NerdCube.
console
Because
peasants.
he kind of made this a lot of sense. GTA 4 was gonna be made for PC, except everyone, all the PC the big word, fancy word, anarchists, elitists. That word. Let's go with that. No, let's go with communists.
Communists.
No,
Just
elitists.
throwing words out there.
Elitists, they made a petition and they signed it saying, "We want GTA 4 now, 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 now." So they were like, "Fuck you guys, port done. Shut the fuck up." They were gonna make it. They were actually gonna put their time in and make GTA 4
Oh, yeah.
for the game. They were gonna make it for it.
For
For the
PC, you mean?
For PC. Make a PC version, not just a port.
So they just were like,
So,
oh, like, spend a lot of time
Yeah.
transferring everything onto it.
Because that's actually happening right now. They've already done like one for GTA 5 to be on the PC. Have you
Yeah.
seen that?
oh wait,
And it's not gonna happen.
They're
a petition?
yeah, they're doing
Until,
a
it's
petition.
not gonna
right
happen
now.
until a year after.
Wait, didn't NerdCube say not to sign that petition? Or well, there was some. He was talking about
I
SimCity
don't
4. Or
So-
it's
Sign the
something.
petition. What did you say? You loved that song, and did it make that noise before? And you said,
We're being watched, guys. Watch out.
Whose
Yeah.
footprints are these?
But no, so yeah, it's like just because I would wait and don't just start signing petitions and whatnot because I mean that's kind of
Well, I'm signing petitions for EA to
Stop being assholes?
not exist anymore.
That's
Actually,
true.
it's to be better, to
Hey.
do a better job of apologizing for
It's only one is
apologizing
apologies.
for Sim Shitty.
We don't care if you do better games. Just apologize.
when I was a
better.
kid, I to get my cheats, I had to look them up on the internet and put in button combinations, not my credit card information.
I love that.
So,
Where'd my Mountain Dew go?
all right. So,
What? I think I'll eat it now. Oh.
think it's under.
So I guess
think
we can-
Cody didn't know. What?
We sort of are still on this topic.
It might
I'm
be
not
under
sure,
there.
but going back to which console. So we already talked about how price is going to affect things. If it's
Right.
similar to this generation, the Wii U will have it, but who knows if like the people they've amazed, families and old people, are going to want to buy the Wii
So
U.
wasn't it like, was the Wii at like 300?
Wii was, I think, cheaper than that. It might have been 200.
250.
Maybe 250.
So it was like, they started at 250 and it was like 600.
600 and then
Xbox was like 400 or something just below that. So it's like, I think now it sounds like they're closer together. Like Wii U, they're like, this is slightly more technological.
And I think that was the other point too I was going to
and then
make
Sony and
is that
Microsoft.
I think Sony just got
charging
really
too much.
really arrogant because they're like, we're selling the best. Look at our PS2. We can charge whatever the hell we want because these
And everyone will
dumbasses will
buy
buy it. And so $600, and then no one bought.
Everyone was like, oh, I'll buy a computer.
Yeah, or 360.
Yeah.
And then so
Significantly
now I
less.
think, and that's the major point I was going to make with Nintendo is that I think they got really arrogant. And with the N64, like, we don't have to do CD technology. We can do
Keep
cartridge
doing
technology. And it will cost more, but fuck those guys.
Hey, cartridges are cool. I still have my. Well, I gave away my yellow to you.
Yeah, but then you.
But that's
blow
Game
on
Boy.
'em.
That's portable.
But anyway, the point
They still
though
do
is
cartridges for DS games.
Well, they're not really. Yeah.
No, DS games are cartridges. Sorry, well, like PSP has small discs now.
Oh, that confused the shit out of me. No.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
but anyway, so yeah, and then GameCube, you know, they really screwed up like with their little discs, and I don't know, just not really getting
Oh,
the
the
third
little
parties to back
GameCube
them at
discs.
all.
Yeah.
And so I think that's going to change. And what's also interesting too, to go back to PS1, is that
Lego City Undercover.
when Sony, you guys know about how Sony got into consoles, right?
No.
A little bit, like that they were going to do. They had a deal with Nintendo to make a console with them.
This almost sounds familiar.
But-
Almost.
What happened was,
Backstabbing.
yeah, Nintendo backstabbed Sony and went with Philips, and so that
Who the
Philips,
fuck is Phillips?
the TV maker.
You'll understand in a second, I think.
But they
Okay.
made a console called the Philips CDI. I don't know if you've ever
That
heard of
sounds
it.
really familiar.
And they had a few
Is
Zelda
is that
games.
The thing, is that the thing that is that
Zelda.
the, yeah? I was gonna say, is that the thing that Zelda was on?
those crappy
Dinner.
Zelda games. Yeah,
The 2D Zelda?
that was the yes. Those,
Well, the bad animated cartoon
Well,
things.
the side
It's just
way.
written here.
Yeah.
Only the link can save.
yes, that was the extent of
My
the deal.
boy.
My boy.
My boy.
But anyway,
Yeah, boy!
so anyway, Nintendo backstabbed Sony because also Sony had helped Nintendo in the past. They made like their chip for the Super NES, like the sound chip, so that's why the sound was better on Super Nintendo. Anyway, so basically Nintendo backstabs Sony. Sony, the president goes, you know, screw those guys. We're
We
gonna
can
use
make our
what we've
own
been working
console."
on, and we're gonna make our own console and take their profits away. And they worked hard. They got the third parties to back them, and they just did a really good job. And then they just
And
got
the
lazy.
PlayStation was born.
But
and-
they killed the idea for the boss that's in All Stars
Oh. What's
as
his
their
name?
mascot.
What's
That
it
was
called?
PS2.
Like Polygon.
Yeah,
Polygon.
Polygon Man.
But anyway, so anyway, step forward to PS3, get arrogant. They don't really attract the third parties. They make a console that's harder to develop for, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully with PS4 now, they've learned their lesson.
Yeah, well, like when they were talking about the hardware, it was just like
Can you silence your
even
phone,
the
please?
even the processor is what. But I like hearing Metal Gear Solid noise. Metal Gear.
We don't
I forgot what I
sponsor
was
them.
saying. The sponsor.
Kojima!
What was I just saying about?
I'm sorry.
Oh, the hardware is just more developer friendly is basically what I was getting. And it has like, you know, a ton of RAM. Well,
Wait,
I
for
guess not a
PS4
ton, but it's a
or-
lot better. Yeah, I'm saying now as opposed to what they did with
Oh,
the
hold
PS.
on.
And they did have that whole video at the conference where they had all the developers going, this is really good, I really like this, blah, blah,
That
blah."
reminds me of, did you see the thing that was like the abridged version? Like one of my favorite parts is during that is like, it was like they were translating a Japanese guy or something that was like,
Oh, yeah.
it opens up a lot of creative doors and stuff, says the guy who only makes Gran Turismo
Yeah!
games.
Oh my god.
And his translator
Should
says,
watch that
"I am
video."
really not happy to be."
Yeah. I
got
recognize that guy. I think I had seen him.
specs kind of for the PS4.
Okay.
Though
That looks like Kotaku. Okay.
System memory 8 gigabytes. Video memory 2.2
That's what I was
gigabytes.
gonna talk. The system memory, that's way more than they have now. I think like Xbox only has 1 gig,
Well,
and so it keeps going.
This
like,
is
whenever you try to open the guide button when you're playing a game,
freaks out.
freaks out.
This is I don't know if this is like the actual game thing because it's still development content, development
How
kit
recent
stuff.
is this?
Well,
this is you can say things that I'll probably be like, I remember him saying that.
January 23rd,
I can
2013.
tell you, I remember him saying that.
At 12:30 p.m. Is that before or after the?
What?
No, it was after. This
Before.
is before. This is before.
Before the
No, I was gonna say I can tell you if it's like this sounds like. what I remember hearing at the
CPU
conference.
4X dual core AMD
4X? What does that even mean?
bulldozer. So
Some
8X
kind of
cores.
fancy Intel 8 core?
Does anybody
I don't
understand?
even know if that's a thing.
We got our computer guy here.
Yeah.
Oh no, 8 cores. How? Oh, because it's a 4 times dual core. I don't even know really what that means.
Are these-
I don't know enough about processors.
Are these
But
confirmed?
you're
stuff?
fired.
Small
Oh,
tour.
this is the same guy that source that was.
Well, this is the rest of
It
this
seems
is
fancy.
right.
It seems
The rest of this is right, I think, because of what they announced at the thing. Wait a minute, no, he said the hard drive was bigger than that, wasn't it?
Well, remember again, this is still the developer thing. This was
Okay,
before
right.
this was before the
the conference.
Conference
we
happened.
should have watched parts of that before we started.
Screw
We don't prepare for this show.
That's what makes this show so perfect. No way.
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
I wrote a paper.
That's what makes my show perfect. I just run with shit. Not praying it works.
But we can we could talk about some more specific stuff too, just like the touchscreen, the headphone jack, share button, or
Wait, what was the headphone jack?
the
Was
home.
the headphone jack on it or on that?
They're on the controller.
Yeah, you know, kind of like the
That's
360.
cool.
So-
No.
No,
So
I-
from,
Oh,
360.
for the headset.
so from
Yes.
what I heard, it's more than just like the 360 because it also lets you listen to the
right,
game.
Right.
So
That's very awesome.
yeah,
I would
That's
hope
the
that,
extent
I would
of-
hope that would be something they'd put into the Durango too.
but
There's lots of really smart things that Microsoft should take cues on. Because it was like, as I was watching this, I was like, that's a really useful feature that I hadn't even thought of before. And
That's
now
why
I
Sony
want it.
gets
yeah,
paid.
and now I want it.
that's why Sony engineers get paid what they do.
And then they get hacked and lose credit. card
Yeah, their whole company is hacked. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they really don't care about you or your credit card information.
Probably more than Microsoft does.
You are a small speck.
Okay, that's. I
No,
don't
you're
know,
a small
I don't-
spec to EA.
Yeah,
and
I don't
Activision.
know about like Microsoft because I mean Microsoft hasn't really been like getting cocky like these other companies have because I mean they already are cocky a bit 'cause it's like
They were-
you want to
they
play
were- they've been
online
like
you
this.
gotta pay us money but we'll protect you but it's like we want you to play online so you
I
give us
forgot.
money but we can't be complete assholes with this. But we can, because now we have online passes for our game, so we can get more money. But we don't really get the
Wait,
money.
Wait, we're talking about
Game
Microsoft.
developers get the money.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna
So
say.
we
It's
don't get that money,
it's the
but
game.
we
It's not even the game developers, it's the publishers. The
Publishers get that money.
Flipping
But I mean, they give you better.
Stupid publishers ruining everything.
I mean, yeah. So you have to pay money to play
God damn
online.
them for marketing the games and making it so that you could find out about them. Those assholes. They don't deserve
That's
any
all
money.
they do.
So I mean, yeah, Microsoft's
And
a
then they
bit cocky
take most of the profits.
because I mean they're asking you money to play online, but I mean if Sony doesn't do that.
This
Well,
is
here's
why
the thing:
EA is bad.
Microsoft, you're paying for a bunch of great qualities. You're paying for like party systems. You're paying for, I mean, better shit that you get than with the PS3 then. So I mean, you're
And
paying more money, so
now
it's
PS4
fine.
is.
Well, is
gonna be
PS4
way
still gonna
awesome.
is PS4 gonna actually ask you to pay money to play online?
I
I
don't,
don't know.
I don't think
no,
so.
I don't think they're gonna probably still do the PlayStation Plus thing. I was just saying.
And that is the
features
coolest
like
thing that they have.
features like the party system. They're probably they might have even said it in the conference. I don't remember. They're adding stuff like that to the PS4. Like, you can have 8-player chat cross between games just because you're in a
So I mean finally people
which
are
is
running
something
from
we use
other
all the time on
Yeah.
Xbox. We would use that on Xbox while we played PS3. That was how
Yeah.
useful it was.
stuff. Well, I mean that's interesting like that, but I mean we don't know because I mean Durango sees if it requires online access. I mean there you go. Microsoft's being assholes thinking they're super cocky and that they can control the world, and if that happens, then fuck
It's
them.
possible that this was like an idea that some executive
Idiots.
people had.
Yeah!
But I mean, people that were actually in Microsoft, and then it just started leaking, and now Microsoft's like, that's probably a bad idea, and then Sony's like PS4, and they're like, okay, now that's really a bad idea.
I'm giving Tory
So,
the
I'm
stupid.
probably-
Really, you think
they're
that's
not
gonna
gonna-
happen?
I
They're
don't
just
think
idiots
they're not
going.
gonna do
We
it."
want your
No,
money.
I know. But I think Microsoft might, realize that they're being retarded, as opposed to EA, who will never realize that they're retarded. And
Well, because
everybody
people
will just
continue
keep
to buy
buying
stuff,
everything.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because they have so many sports franchises.
Like the Facebook page that I made, I posted.
Oh, you made that page?
Yeah, I posted like 4 different videos from Jimquisition
Oh,
about how terrible.
because don't you want
things are.
Madden every year?
No. Well, some people do. That's not the thing I have.
People, if you want Madden, play fucking real football, you assholes. Get outside, toss the old
But it's not
pigskin
as
around.
awesome.
I think I'm just
sure
saying-
a lot of people do. A lot of people that play Madden.
You could
do.
play football.
I'm just
but
saying
if
that's
you're
probably
a
what's
famous
keeping the
football
company
player-
afloat at this time.
No,
That
yeah.
just
Yes.
plays-
Sports games.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a fan.
And they got rid of all the
Licensing.
and things like whatever.
Harry
they got rid of EA Big
Oh, they.
or Sports Big or whatever. it was.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking about all the inventive sports games that I was like, this makes me actually want to play the game, like NBA Street.
Hey, what happened to their
So-
deal with Spielberg? How he was gonna help them make some games or something
I
like.
don't even.
They were
know
supposed-
If I've ever heard that.
No, there was like this game they're gonna make with an alien chick in it. It would have been cool.
Yeah, I like alien chicks.
But
Everybody likes
we keep
good
getting
alien
off topic a lot.
I'm
What?
sorry. This.
Why? What was the topic
Go
again?
back.
PS4 and why it's
Well,
awesome.
Yeah, well, we
Oh,
started talking about
stupid.
Oh, we were talking about EA. We should be talking about Sony at least.
Sony's
think
great.
we-
You
I
should
think
buy
we-
everything
I-
they make. Sponsored by
I can't
Sony.
You can't just buy all their TVs.
Let them hack your credit cards. They're good for it.
Wait, hacker.
It's,
That was
It's
really
not really
weird.
them.
That was really weird grammar.
Give them
but I
your
knew what
social
you meant.
security number.
Yeah.
They'll look after it for you.
Trust Sony. Trust them.
Sony
Always.
is your
Sony
friend.
is watching.
That's why they have all those weird ads,
Big
you know.
Sony is watching.
Yeah, where are the weird ads? We didn't see those this time around.
No, we haven't. I mean, it's kind of bad they got rid of
Like PS9.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard But I
Yeah.
never even saw
And the
him.
weird baby.
Wait, Gerard Butler.
Gerald Butler.
Kevin
Kevin.
Butler.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler is an actor.
Oh wow! I actually know an actor. What movies is he in?
Well, he's gonna be in Olympus Has Fallen, I think.
Oh!
He's the
He
main
was in
guy.
300.
Oh, the British
Oh
guy.
yeah,
I
that
hated that movie
guy.
so
Yeah, me
much.
too.
But you're meant to hate it.
Huh, what?
It's so bad, it's
Was
hilarious.
that the guy that made something?
Watchmen? Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Well, he directed it.
Who made?
We're off
who
topic.
made- Hold on.
Are you talking
hold
about?
on.
Are you talking
Who
about
made?
who wrote it?
No. Who made? Who? Whatever. Everything.
A lot of people.
The
think
movie.
Freddie Wong made the
movies.
bear.
Movie with the girls.
Spring
Sucker
Break-
Punch.
Oh, okay.
that was Zack Snyder. He was the director,
Oh,
and he did
okay.
write that.
Well, that was the only one that was at least decent.
That was a good movie.
So I hated that. That's beside the point.
You hated Sucker Punch too?
Now we're really off topic, but
I'm sorry.
well,
That show
I only
is
liked it because of all
sexist.
the girls.
we could end this podcast and go into another podcast if you really
No,
wanted.
just go.
So, well, we also got, I don't know, we already talked about the headphone jack. The share button looks cool. I mean, you're going to be able to upload
That's
screenshots.
especially cool because, I mean, like,
But like,
it seems kind of silly because it should just have, like, the guide button, you know, or
Mhm.
whatever. I don't,
Or like,
the PS button on PlayStation.
I'm
but-
assuming that the share button will make it easier if you want to do a let's play.
No,
Right.
No?
it doesn't.
Well, you can't do narration unless they somehow add that feature somewhere between now and when
Really, I
it's
figured they
released.
would have did that.
No.
But
share button,
The
what it
point I
does.
was gonna get to was, it should just almost be like a thing that says share in when your menu comes up when you hit the PS button.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like I guess it removes a button press, but the whole feature of the share system is really cool because of.
But I have to have a fucking button on my controller
Yeah,
now
to do it.
that I
It's
can
weird.
break.
Now there's no select button.
Yes.
Select button is gone now. We will miss you.
It
Where
is?
we at? I think so.
No, I don't think it
replace
would.
this because start is opposite share button. It's the same.
think-
It's the same style of button.
I think
I don't
share's
think
over in
it's
the left
Yeah,
Maybe
corner.
Yeah,
okay,
share.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I hope you're
Maybe
wrong.
there's something else. Yeah,
Share is
mine
supposed to
over-
be right here.
Yeah, but
No.
that's where start is
No.
on the opposite side.
Select start.
Huh?
It's the third button.
Well, we're gonna look at a controller, so I can be wrong.
Well, I'm sure
So
we're
that-
not
no, my-
post the image on the podcast so you could find out you're wrong.
Probably.
When
Oh
you
right,
edit
I
it.
have to edit this when we're done.
Have
I
fun
don't wanna
with
do
that.
Well, will we do that at your computer?
Ha! Wait,
What?
that's blurry.
So what's the button that's opposite?
Oh,
it?
what? No.
Because it's exactly the same
It's
thing
okay.
on the other side.
Start and select are dead. It's option.
Okay. Okay, so the touchpad is effectively start and select.
Well, no, option is start and select now.
Oh, option is start.
And select. Because whatever selected in it. What is selected
Why
in
is
the-
it called options?
Well, because
Yeah,
goes
okay,
to your
hold on.
options.
There's still a PS button at the bottom, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, there's still a PS button.
Okay. So options is effectively gonna be the pause button.
And so, is the touchscreen going to take over for where select was,
Probably.
used to do?
What did select even do on old controllers?
It's like the
Map and stuff.
quick. Well, that's stupid. Quick mapped to. That was what I actually meant to say. Quick mapped to the map is what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. It just sounds weird. Quick map to the map and like inventory and games used it for a lot of stuff that it's like
And what did start
you
to?
want to pause.
Yeah.
It just paused it?
Yeah,
Oh, and then it also brought the
It's
ability to go to options
like
and change the audio
it's
stuff?
something
Yeah,
that's
okay.
like
It's more in depth. I
it's
think.
something that's like important to the game, but it's like it's not something you have to hit on the fly while you're moving around in the game or
Right.
whatever.
It's not like,
So
defense or
the back,
attack.
So
like the
like-
back button brings up scores or
So
a map
okay. So the /select button was for in-game content. The start button
was just for
was just for pause and
options.
getting into the
Options.
innards of the game just to do the option
Options,
stuff.
I think.
Okay. And saving
Mostly.
and quitting. So okay.
Well, and with the exception of things like Red Dead and GTA 4, the things that Rockstar did where they just like put the map on start.
Yeah.
Or it's part of the menu system, like the top option
I
is
don't even
map.
I
And
think
then
select
below
does
is
anything in those games.
I know, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it changes the camera angle.
Oh,
That's the way it's been since GTA 3
okay.
Okay.
on PS2. What are we talking about?
We're just talking about what the features are, like any tech.
So
Bring that to me.
I mean, we've already talked
Thank
about.
you.
We can also talk about. Thank you. We can talk about
A ball of foil.
what games we're interested in seeing what games were that on the console. Consoles,
That ought to make a
games that
phone.
have actually been.
It should be
confirmed.
a thing.
So like
I
Watch
hope it's a
Dogs,
thing.
Destiny,
What? Oh, things that aren't actually.
things we saw at the
exclusive.
press
Infamous or
conference,
important,
preferably. But
Knack.
Oh, that makes me think of. No one. I don't.
I care.
If people care about
Knack
that, I
looks
was like,
cute, man.
it
It looks so.
Why
that
are we
was my
talking
problem.
about
I was
an
like,
Apple
I'm so
product?
proud of this game.
So he,
I'm so proud of this game. We've
Wait.
been working on it for so long, and I'm trying to go back to the charm of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. And then I'm like, what? As I'm watching,
so
I'm
here's my
this
thought.
is like charming, but not really.
It's not. It's
was
not.
that the little robot guy that can
He's
change
like made
sizes?
of rocks, and I was just
He
like,
can change. That thing.
it was a cool idea, but I didn't find the characters or anything.
I found it
The
interesting,
design
but my thinking
charming.
is, why the fuck is this not on the PS Vita? Because
Well,
it
technically
technically
be.
it is or something.
technically
like-
it is, but it's cross-platform. It's like this should just be a fucking PS Vita version, just straight up just PS Vita exclusive.
What makes you say that it's like more favorite for like a portable platform? Like,
Well, just
Because it's
'Cause from the
now
thing-
things that we play on handhelds, I guess, are more like Spyro and
Yeah,
Crash Bandicoot.
because I mean, from the
Maybe
from the
I'm
trailers.
not sure I entirely agree with
Well-
that. But
Well, the
I
trailers
see
that
what
I've seen,
you're
it's like, why do I need a giant big screen to walk down like a corridor?
But-
They go
Oh.
into a
You
little
can't- you don't
vent
even move
that's
the
like
camera.
3D. Yeah, it's like there's no camera moving, and it's just like, it's like, it's the camera's placed and you're looking down like third person view from above like God. And then they go inside a vent, and then you can X-ray vision into the vent to see the little robot go through the vent and come out the other side.
There's still a right analog stick
Well,
on
there's still-
PS Vita.
Well, yeah. See, there's
Yeah,
right
there's-
analog thing on it, so it's just like, why
Well-
is this?
Well, it's just the type.
'Cause
of
here's
game,
the thing,
Type
here's
of
the
game
thing.
that the guy wanted to make.
Well, here's the thing. So,
And I don't
the
care.
thing that should be made for consoles are like movies. That when you want to see a good movie at the movie theater, it has to be worth the experience. It can't be some. You don't want to be pay $20, see a movie on a
This-
giant
This
screen.
brings back terrible
and-
memories of today when I was playing Gears of War Judgment.
Yeah,
And then I
and you're
finished it and I
watching
sold it.
The Notebook. It's like, why the heck do I want to watch The Notebook on a motherfucking big screen? I mean, I want to watch Avengers on the big motherfucking screen. So it's like,
There's a lot of work into this.
yeah, it's something that requires a lot of work and requires something to be on a big screen. Killzone 4, is that what they showed?
Yeah.
It has.
That's like a motherfucking big screen. That needs to be on a motherfucking. Hence why it's on the console. I mean, it's perfect.
That also
I don't think it's
takes a
technically
lot of
called-
processing power the way that they
It's
do.
not really called Killzone 4, but that's
That's what it is.
yeah,
Screw it,
it's what
let's go Killzone 4.
yeah. But
Like Infamous Second Son is Infamous
Three.
3.
I think the only problem though I have with the whole
That looked interesting.
it's way. It's
Different.
actually way different.
And
It's just
darker.
about people that have powers.
It seems
Well,
darker.
it's Watch Dogs and Infamous put together.
the problem I
Sorry.
have with the whole
Back
like
on
it
topic.
should be on PS Vita is just that I don't want to buy a PS Vita.
I want to buy
But do
a
you
PS
want to
Vita.
buy?
Only
do you
for
want to buy
Uncharted.
Knack?
Only for
Huh?
But do you want to buy Knack
Knack?
at this point?
My point
Has
was
he convinced you to pay $70?
no,
when it
but
comes out?
I was gonna just say it's not the game that's gonna make me buy the PS4. But it's a
Right.
game I would be
Play
okay
on-
playing on the PS4.
Yeah, right.
Okay, same, yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like PS3, I was never gonna buy a PS3. Really.
Right.
I mean, Uncharted. I mean,
And then
Uncharted was
started
cool and
having all
whatnot.
these exclusives.
Well, no. I mean, Uncharted looked cool. Like, so did Infamous. I mean,
I didn't
those.
even pay for it.
those
I
look
just
cool.
hate having to deal with how much I hate it when I'm
I
trying
mean, those look cool.
when I'm
but
trying
it's
to use its stupid interface.
interface is stupid and everything about
That-
it.
that is
Look at it, Connor. Look, Connor.
But it's like all these exclusives that I now own on. It's like I was never gonna buy for that. It's like I was gonna buy it eventually. But it's like the reason why I really bought it was the HD collections again of my childhood. It's like
And then
Jack
you
and
can play
Daxter
them on big
HD
screens.
collection, Ratchet and Clank
Sly
HD
Cooper.
collection, Sly Cooper. Here's the thing: I
I
only
couldn't even think
played
of it.
Jack 1. I never played Jack 2, Jack
you have
3,
all of them.
any of the Sly Coops, any of the Ratchet and Clanks. And now I have these HD versions. Like, I gotta get it now. I gotta get a PS3 now. I gotta have it. Hey, look, it has Uncharted. Uncharted looked pretty cool. Hey, wait,
And
no,
now
bonus.
it's
Now, boom, 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 and now I have no money.
Now it's not well.
Man,
Now
that's how
now
they
your
get you.
$600 that you would have spent on the console is now spent on the console and all these $350.
And you know what? I got my childhood back. Fuck yeah. The childhood I never had.
I still need that. Tier.
So how did you get it
Catholic
back?
school.
How'd I get it back?
Get what back?
Yeah, you
My
just,
childhood?
It's like you got your childhood. You didn't get it
Well-
back.
I got back to playing Jack
Reawaken
and
all these
Daxter.
memories of Jack and Daxter.
Of the memories that I wanted to play these games. Yeah, I just played Jack and Daxter.
Never
the first
actually
one.
owning the game.
Did
In
you ever
2
have a
hours,
childhood?
I got to
What?
how it was on the PS2, which took me 3 months. It was boom! Wow! That took me 3 months to get this far.
When I was
And I
like
stopped
9.
playing this game, and I couldn't understand how I could be on this part. Wow!
What were you saying?
That was
Did
awesome.
you ever get your childhood
Probably had a
back
life.
that you lived in California?
No, okay.
I have a
My
life now.
childhood was
Okay.
robbed from me.
That's good.
Treated like crap in 6th grade and junior high.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry
I
about
got to
gym
play lots of
class,
video
Tory.
games. It wasn't your fault.
Well,
well,
I was
you
one of those
you
assholes
were
staying in
you-
6th grade.
No, you weren't.
I was.
I don't know what to call you to an extent, but it
To
was
an extent.
but it was mostly
I know
that-
exactly what to call
that,
you.
He was an asshole. But,
I was friends with him.
Okay.
But I was your
No, it's a-
the
this
Baird.
thing that
I was
just,
your
like-
Baird.
hovers over my shoulder all the time. Barrett, shut up.
No, man. You were cool. Cole, I loved how you just talked dirty about her, man. You were the best. You were excellent.
What's
You're
next
wonderful.
on the list?
Barrett, shut up.
Well, technically we completed the list.
You did?
Well, yeah, that's all I wrote down. Because this
And
guy
that's
refused to
all
help
she
me out. But
Sorry.
the other point we could...
That's funny, because it's your show, and yet you don't do any of the work.
You didn't talk very much during this one.
Sorry.
Victor was sick.
This is a really tight
Victor is
ball
sick.
of
Should
foil.
use present tense. I'm sorry.
He's a retard.
What?
Victor is a
Now, because I help out special communities, I am supposed to say I don't like that word. I should say it eventually, but I don't feel like it now.
Oh, hold on. I'm not saying... Okay, this is my favorite part about that word. Giant tangent. When I say you're retarded, I do not say people who are
I
especially...
didn't call him a faggot because he was gay. Called him a faggot because he was...
Retarded is kind of like, you're stupid, but it's like, retarded is just below stupidity. I mean, you got your friends out there who are just stupid. Then you have the guy from Drake and Josh, who's the drummer of Drake's band, who's a goddamn retard. Okay, the concert's underwater. My uncle's got a boat. Okay.
Are we gonna play the concert?
Are we gonna play the concert? It's like, that's what I mean, but it's like, I've hung out with them.
Yeah.
They're great guys. It's like, they're not retarded. So I mean, this saying retarded is a mean word and you shouldn't use it. I understand it, but I still use it. I don't mean it to insult people. I use it as another form of stupidity because it's like
to insult people that you use it to insult people that
Well, I do.
should be completely functional when it comes to their
Like
Yes.
People that know better but
yeah,
don't.
people that should know.
Just
that.
like Troy.
I thought you were going to say me.
Because I patted you on the back?
Yeah.
I can't hate you, you're a Democrat.
That's against the law.
if you do, you're
It's against the
racist.
law to- Yes, exactly.
Since Obama came in here.
But hold on, Spencer. Do you believe that if a gunman comes in with a gun and realizes that all the people are unarmed, he'll put down his gun?
Is that what the
That was, I think.
We're not talking about
politics now?
Okay.
California Senator crazy. Whatever.
So who's voting for
Anyway.
Rand
Back
Paul?
to topic.
Okay.
Rand Paul. Stand with Rand. Whatever. it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we play video games now? I want to play video games now.
Well, it's like 9 o'clock. We're gonna play like one match,
What?
and my parents are gonna. No, I take that back. It's Saturday. Sorry. What?
There was
And
some
where's the
thought
video?
I had, but it...
I'm so sorry. Now you know what it feels like. I lose my.
Oh,
I
here's
lose my
a good
thoughts very
point.
quickly though.
Okay, so the PS4 isn't going to be backwards capable.
Backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers! Here's the problem with you assholes. Well, actually, not really that much of a
Don't
problem.
talk to the audience.
But if you motherfucking audience,
So many execs are listening.
I have nothing against you. This is against Sony.
Microsoft.
If you motherfuckers want me to pay $60 motherfucking more dollars for a game that I already fucking own,
On a disc.
fuck you. Fuck you all.
Didn't you do that with Jack and Daxter, though? And all those other
Yeah, but he
PS2
never
consoles?
had it.
I never had
And
it.
it was the collection is something like $30.
Yeah,
right?
collection was 30
so that's
bucks
like
for 3 games.
$10 for
With trophies.
digitally remastered games.
So, I mean, it's like, I already have, let's say, I already have Infamous 1 and 2. You can get
And
Infamous 1 and
trophies,
2 for $60 each. On the PS4 with the online, no disc. That's also something pretty interesting.
It's like I already have them, and you can buy them for like $15.
How they were stepping away from discs
Right.
and just going direct on content. This is what I found hilarious because Source had talked about this,
Escape.
and Meg was bullshit idiots because she's like, they are.
SourceFed.
SourceFed.
They said my name. Okay.
Like, so she's like, they already do that. I mean, you can buy a game digitally online the day it's released. Facepalm. That's not what they're talking about. When they're talking about,
I want to
You
play.
can buy
I want to
previous
play
ga-
Ape Escape that I've had. My copy of Ape Escape that I've had since 2000.
yeah, that's what they
And
were
I can't
talking
play
about. That's what they were.
That's
the
a
question
lie.
was
I
about.
never
Was,
bought Ape Escape, but that was an example.
yeah, but this,
I know
the
it's on
thing
the
that they were talking about is like
thing.
you can buy previous games. It's all online now. It's like how's this going to go? It's like you didn't hear the question at all, and they never even corrected that question. They just went with what she said.
This was the same person that said ODST wasn't a good game. So
yeah. SourceFed, you're never gonna hear this, but people, SourceFed's good for news.
don't listen to that.
I don't give a fuck about your opinions about games because you're not a fucking game reviewer. I will watch Total Biscuit
I think they're just doing
and
game reviews.
zero
now.
punctuation.
But it's like I don't like the.
If I want real
Watch-
game
Just for the
information.
entertainment.
And then,
That's it.
and then as far as gaming news itself goes, there's Jimquisition, who's also on the same place that
Escapist.
Escapist, that's a good place.
same place that Zero Punctuation is, and Extra Credits, who I don't know.
They're not on
even-
Escapist
Are
anymore.
they just on
They're on
YouTube?
PATV now.
I knew they were doing something for.
Oh,
Penny
those
Arcade or
guys!
whatever. What?
Extra credit, those guys are
I
awesome!
know. I have
I
not
for-
watched any of those.
I
even though I
know!
love them, and I keep going. I should watch this. I should watch this.
I get posted.
I
them
just
on-
want to. I know. I just want to start from the beginning.
I
and,
did
watch
that.
everyone.
My
I've
favorite
ever-
one is when they're where they have the giant
Oh, you
rant.
did on Penny Arcade, their website.
Oh yeah, they had a giant rant in the animation, and the animator, she's like coming on, she's like, okay, we're getting a look here, and just like holding a pencil with an eraser. I mean, they're just they were just making the video. They're just playing with it. It's like, okay, we're ranting too long. She's got that crazy look in her eye again. She's got the eraser. Guys, we need to get this now.
All right. So I don't think there's any other points that any of us want to make related to the topic.
The actual topic.
Buy a computer.
You elitist.
Buy a good.
Actually,
buy a good
no.
gaming. Oh, sorry. Don't buy a good gaming computer. Build a good gaming computer from pieces. If you need, find
You'll
somebody.
save $500.
Find somebody
like,
that is technologically capable that could help you do that.
But I don't
And
want to
if
make friends.
You will. It will cost like half as much.
If I could just
I
make
don't want to
one,
make new
I
friends.
will make an
guys.
amazing computer for like $600.
And here's the friend you can use. Tory Wellfring. Email
I don't
address.
know how-
Tory Wellfring. I'm a goddamn computergenius.org.
At-
Go
yeah.
there.
I've
He'll build you a
I've
computer.
Never built it.
Oh, check
Bye,
out
bye,
Jake
bye.
Proof.
I've never
But,
built a computer, so.
If I could make one more closing statement on
Yes.
the PlayStation 4,
Ah,
I think.
face the microphone.
Alright, fine. Hi,
You don't
microphone.
have to be that
It's so
close.
bad.
I
You got
guess
something in your teeth there.
He broke it. The microphone's going right.
it's probably food.
Well, yeah.
Okay. The thing is, I kind of think it's a little too soon for the PlayStation 4 to be released. I think 2005 would be a more appropriate release.
2005.
We're out of darkness, folks. We're going back
yeah,
in
no.
time.
Gotta go back
I was
in
gonna
time.
say.
I'm sorry,
I was gonna say-
I got like 3 cups of Dayquil and like children's NyQuil as well. I think 2015 will be an
That
appropriate
makes more sense.
release date.
That does make
Especially since the PlayStation 3 is now just starting to like really get in there because like people are now starting to buy the PlayStation 3, and like it come PlayStation 4 unless it's like the assumed price we were talking about, people will not buy it right away until the price goes down.
Right.
It seems to be that way, and like I think the PS3 and the 360 are doing fine right now.
Yeah, they're still selling like hotcakes.
And
Well,
even the
games are,
Wii
at least.
is
No,
doing.
consoles still.
Console stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I forget. I was gonna offer a rebuttal to that,
Well, because I mean,
and it was. I think it was better for it to come out in 2010. Is what I was gonna say, as a joke to your fail.
Because I mean,
I.
the Slim
It's
Connects
like
versions are selling
it's like it seems like we're behind now. The problem I was gonna say is people's ideas are getting bigger and better, and it requires.
Really?
It's more
Really?
technologically advanced.
Does it?
Requires better hardware.
Really? Because Destiny's coming out on both consoles.
Right.
The future and the old. Same with
But-
is Watch Dogs.
If they can, yes.
I think what, yeah.
So
But
again, but
you don't, especially Watch Dogs, you can't capture the same level of
So,
detail of
it's-
living,
it's-
breathing
and here-
city.
it's like
when the
Borderlands 2 with the
console can't
Nvidia
handle it.
card and
Mhm.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Here's the other
I don't
thing too.
understand it.
We don't
I mean,
know.
that's kind of a. Well, it's not really a stretch, but it's kind of frivolous just because it's like.
Ooh,
now
fancy
that- now that's
physics
good
now.
at- Yeah, but it's like when it's something like, you can see reflections and puddles on the street, and like the steam coming out of the things on. Can't even think of
Subways.
like places on the street. Like the city is just like
Alive.
basically,
Yeah.
and like you can add so much more detail.
I don't give a crap
You
about my
can't
city
on
being
a
alive. I want
PS3.
gameplay.
Right. True.
I want
But
stupid
it's
gun
important
violence.
to the gameplay. But so what I was gonna say is, as far as things like the 360 and PS3 go, they're stuck in 2005, 2006 hardware, and it's not like you can just patch hardware into a console.
Sure you can. Use a hammer.
Well, that's if you're using a computer. Well, you don't have to use a hammer.
A Mac.
Well, that would just break the Mac.
Isn't it also more likely that the next generation versions of Watch Dogs are probably going to be better?
That's
They're
what
probably
I mean.
going to spend more
Wait.
time, not just
That's what I mean.
graphics wise.
Wait.
Well,
What?
things will. This generation leap, gap, whatever you want to call it, I don't think the gameplay itself is going to be that much different. It
Wait.
should fundamentally be the same. It's going to be a lot of like physics and particle effect related things.
Right.
From what I've seen.
Maybe I'm just being cynical, but I'm kind of going like, well, we got to
You
make
think
all
they're
these
just gonna
different
make-
versions. Let's, not spend as much
Right,
time
well,
because it's
that's-
stupid and it's
To
going to have
me,
all these
to
broken.
me, it almost seems like with the way that Bungie is doing things on Destiny, the PS4 version might just have like higher texture qualities, and that's it.
Okay.
So hold on. There's
We'll
gonna
probably
be
have
more
a more
Watch
level of
Dogs.
It's okay. Imagine like this is an example. No, what do you mean? more
He
Watch
said
Dogs?
there's gonna be more Watch Dogs.
So-
Spencer said there's more Watch Dogs.
What are you talking about?
He said plural for Watch
So
Dogs.
from my understanding is that there's going to be PS3, 360, Wii U, PS4, and whatever Durango
Yeah.
versions of Watch Dogs.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Probably.
Oh.
And I'm saying my
That's
point.
still just Watch Dogs.
My point though was
Or
that
I thought he was implying there was gonna be sequels.
the-
Watch Dogs ends with an S.
my point was that the versions, the PS3 and the 360 version of Watch Dogs, probably wouldn't be as good compared to those because they were probably just
Dude,
like.
I would say it wouldn't be as good because they wouldn't care about it as much. It's just like the frame rate will be
Yeah.
choppier or something.
That's
like
what I mean.
No,
Like,
they're probably just cut
Um,
off some of the physics stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But there was an example I had. I'm trying to remember if it was. I thought it might have been Destiny, but oh, it was Killzone. I was gonna say, imagine like that video they saw of Killzone that they showed of Killzone, or the gameplay they showed of Killzone, where like the draw distance is just huge. Like you can see really far. That's basically what the draw distance is. It would be like on PS3. It's like half that. Everything's just gonna be blurry, muddy looking.
I like
So-
that though.
Keeps you focused on what's closer.
Yeah.
But I think.
So then I'm not going.
I think
Oh look, birds! It's like it's shot.
in this generation, at this point, I don't think the gameplay itself will be drastically affected as much as things like the number of ragdoll bodies on the screen will be affected.
Remember when gaming was just about having
This is
fun
just
and
weird.
less about the graphics?
Yes, but
Oh yeah, but now
But
with
now
the
all the
That was
gamers
the
are
age.
little
Even-
kids who are assholes who
I know,
want to
but
about their actual
even
graphics,
me,
graphics.
sometimes when there's things like, well, there's the difference is they're like realistic graphics. I'm like art style. It looks pretty.
Well, like I
So,
like art
what I was
style
gonna
too.
say
Art
was-
style is a nice treat, but like overall the gameplay
And
has
Watch
to be
Dogs,
good.
it's not like it's super hyper realistic, but it feels a lot more colorful.
It
and I assume
feels
it's gonna
colorful.
it's gonna look a lot better on
But,
PS4.
yeah, and maybe Durango, but we don't have any. Well, wait.
Whenever that
When's
happens.
I thought they were going to be releasing information about the Durango.
I thought
Soon.
it was gonna be
So-
soon too, since the Sony did that.
Oh,
Microsoft would be
E3,
sent-
E3.
Yeah.
so if you care, Durango will probably have the best graphics. It's going to be released later.
No,
What makes you say it's gonna be released later then? Just because they're talking about it later.
It's my
no,
main
no,
point.
no, no, no. Microsoft, how Microsoft works is they like to steal the spotlight from everyone else. So they want to make sure that the
They're gonna do
spotlight's going to be
that
focused
thing-
only on them.
The Sega Saturn thing.
Oh,
Wait,
last
I'm
minute.
expecting not last minute. It'll be like, all right, we're revealing it at E3. It's on store shelves everywhere. Go get it. Everybody's like, wait, what? There's an Xbox already?
I hope
don't
it's
think-
not
I
like
don't think
Sega
that-
said.
I don't think they're
Hey,
actually
let's
gonna do
rush
that.
it and it'll be terrible and no one will
well, I
buy
mean,
it.
It's not going to be rushed. It's just like they've been working on it forever. They're just keeping it super under that.
Okay.
'Cause, I mean, yeah.
I don't think that's actually going to happen, but it's like if what he says is
Microsoft
true,
just likes to
they're
take away
probably
the
gonna
spotlight.
be like
So they're going to do it at E3 where
PS4 they said like holiday 2013 and Xbox is gonna be like
Same.
November.
yeah, but no. So it's like Sony's already released all the goodies about it. So at E3, what they're gonna do is probably they're gonna be showing game stuff. Microsoft's gonna go and say, "Hey guys, those games are cool, but look, we got our console right here, and we got games as well, and our price."
But will Destiny?
So it's like,
Xbox.
well, they'll show
Yeah,
the same stuff
that's
as well,
true.
but it's like. That's what Microsoft likes to do. Microsoft likes to steal the light because I mean
This is all
they're
really bad speculation.
this
right
this
now.
is no, I mean
Microsoft does, yeah.
they
no, I
like to
understand.
steal the spotlight because they want to have everyone talk about it
Wah.
more.
like, wah.
Because actually, everyone was back when there was I remember back when people were speculating about this like 5 years ago, and it's like, oh, they're probably gonna release it at this like software thing. It's like Microsoft wouldn't fucking do that. There's new car stereos, all this other random stuff here, like
Oh,
random
CSI?
something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
it's like
CSI.
all a bunch more
CSI.
random. It's like wasn't just a gaming convention thing. It was like all this technology. It's like
Consumer electronics
Yeah, that
show.
thing.
CES.
yeah, that thing. They're gonna totally show it here. Why would the fuck?
Is that a 12 core?
They're not
that's a
gonna.
monitor.
It's like they're not gonna fucking do it here because they can't steal the spotlight. It's not a gaming exclusive thing.
They want to have sex with everyone watching.
Basically, yeah. Microsoft wants to be the asshole who steals the spotlight. Not completely.
Did I ever send you? I thought I posted it in Spat. The
Hey, look!
article where they did that weird like
Years.
they did that
Piece of
weird
shit.
that like projector thing that they would let you like mount to the ceiling or something, and it like scans your room. And this is like an Xbox research project. Like scans your room, and then it like sets up this thing so that your game like extends beyond the TV,
Okay.
and so it like
There's a
not necessarily.
What? Where?
Spires underneath your windowsill thing.
No.
Underneath the oh.
Right there.
Oh gosh.
Give me a
Kill it, Tory.
It's getting away. Give me the
Give
Kleenex.
Give me the
I'm
knife.
not getting a knife.
It's gonna get near the police. Use the
The
paper.
ponies? What? I don't want to use the paper.
It's the same thing.
Not really. It's not as flexible.
You want me
Where are
to
you?
go to the bathroom?
What? Are we, I think we should just call this the end. Right?
I think. we
Alright,
should-
this is just some guy. The next podcast will be Feminist Weekly.
What?
Oh, let's
What?
talk about something real. Gay rights.
Feminist. That makes more sense than
Still
women's
need
rights.
Kleenex?
I am Victor. That's
I'm-
true.
I don't
that's
know where the
Connor, and
spider is
that's
anymore.
Spencer. Goodbye, everybody.
Let's fail.
Goodbye.